don't go in that one. I'm gonna take her out now, okay? Stop. Go on. Oh my god, please. He's in the back of the room. What's up, JG chat? It's your motherfucking Schlatt Cypho. I'm back doing a paranormal investigation. We're at the clay pit. Apparently it's supposed to be haunted. I don't know, but there's 4 of us doing a paranormal investigation tonight to see what the hell we can find. There's supposed to be ghosts, spirits, I guess like throughout the night of doing this. Not many people book it out. There's only one every week, and it's only on Saturdays. I don't know if they set stuff up, you know what I mean, to like make it seem paranormal. I don't have any mics because they're not working, but I'm gonna go inside. Fuck. So originally, this was supposed to be a vlog of us doing a paranormal investigation in downtown Austin. Instead, because of the events that happened, I'm going to be doing a story time to debrief and really go through exactly what I felt, what was going on, and explain, because I think it'll be a little hard trying to understand while a vlog is just happening. So the first event, we get in there. Stop. Yo, I can't. I'm already talking about this and shit's going on. I don't know, man. So we first get into the clay pit, also known as an Indian restaurant or the Bertram family's home in the 1800s. I'll let the beginning of the video play where we were vlogging our experience in the first 10 minutes of us entering the restaurant, but then things start to get a little creepy. Fuck. Oh, didn't think I'd see you guys here. Hey, what'd you get?
Dirty Shirley.
Oh, nice. Is it dirty? Shirley?
Dirtier than you?
Nothing could be dirtier than me. I'm a streamer. Alright, we'll catch you guys in the flip side when we go in to see some ghosts. If we don't make it out, tell my mom that I love her and I'm sorry for messing around with... Oh, yeah. Okay, hi, I'm Keelan. Hi. Are you guys ready to get started? Yeah. Oh, no, I'm ready. Yeah. All right. We're going to head upstairs, okay? Oh my god. Wait, she's the one who walked out on me being awkward. She's wearing a cape. I'm going. Yo. Wait, I'm actually scared. I don't know. I want my mom. Whoa. So, hi, I'm Kaylin.
Hi.
Your name is?
Sam.
Very nice to meet you.
We enter the room that we're going to be doing the paranormal investigation in. Kaylin, the worker, the one who was showing us around, she first explained the history behind the building that we were going to be investigating and asked who was a believer, who wasn't a believer. I am a believer in spirits. Some people there weren't. She explains how the Bertram family used to live there with 8 different kids, and I think she said they left with 4. It'll play in the clip. They died to diseases of contaminated well water, and now they haunt the area, known as Toby and Jenny, for like the main spirits that haunt the area.
Before we get started, can I see a raise of hands of who believes in the paranormal? Yes.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just a 50-50 of them.
50-50, what about you?
50-50.
50-50, okay. All right, so at the height of the Bertrams having children, they had 8. By the time they left, they only left with 4. This is due to disease, sickness, and illness that would spread. This is the 1870s getting into the 1880s. There's not a whole lot of medicine back then. There are no vaccines, and it's a situation of you're sick, I'm very sorry, I hope you live. Lead into the exact same room. This is known as the Bombay room or the quarantine room. That is where the children were kept. There are many, many, many spirits here at the clay pit. Most of them we do not have the name of, but we know a few names. One of them is Toby. He is very active here upstairs and also down on that main area, but he is not down in the basement. Now, Toby is really only experienced through mothers here at the clay pit. I don't know if we have any moms here tonight, but Toby is experienced through many different ways with mothers specifically. He likes to poke them or pull on their hair, pull on their clothes. I've had many times on these tours with moms just like kind of brushing themselves or looking around and saying, oh, you know, I just felt something poke me. And I'm like, okay, that's really cool. I'm glad you had an experience. That's just Toby, you know, he thinks you're really cool.
She then goes to explain about these spooky mirrors and shows us pictures that she's had in the past of spirits, objects appearing in her burst photos. The basement? Oh, hell no.
So these mirrors have been here for a very, very long time. And on our tours, we always encourage guests to come and take photos in the mirrors. A photo that I can show you guys really quick. This was on a night that I came and I did a tour, and I took like 50 photos because...
Oh,
this is the spirit of a little girl here, believed to be by the name of Jenny. This is also one of the Bertram children that passed away here.
She then goes to explain the gadgets that we're going to use to do the paranormal investigation. She starts off with an EMF reader. It's a device that beeps or starts scanning for electromagnetic fields. She said this can go off if you're next to lights or really high electrical areas, but later on in the video, you'll see that Kobe and I start to freak out for something. She also says that our phones can trigger this, so she tells us we can either shut off our phone or go in airplane mode, so we have no contact with anybody if we shut off anything. She was trying to get us to shut off our gadgets besides the cameras.
All right, so the first piece of equipment that we're gonna be using tonight is an EMF detector. Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, it's like phasmophobia, guys.
The next thing that we have is called...
She then goes to explain a cat ball, which apparently should not be going off at all throughout the night unless it's motion activated. So we were sitting in the chairs most of the time, and she said because we're sitting in the chairs, it should not go off at all unless there's a spirit or a ghost or something passing by.
Realistically, this should not go off at all. I'm not here to make something bigger than it is or lie to you, okay? So if I can debunk it, I will for you.
Then she goes into the thermal camera. The thermal camera is kind of self-explanatory. It shows the heat waves of cold and hot. If something is hot, it's going to be red and orange. If it's cold, it's going to be blue or dark colors.
Next thing that we have is called a thermal camera. This is a cool little device. It's literally just a camera, but it shows... Can't really
Your
see
ass.
it.
Your ass is
That's what we're looking for.
electric.
So you can see the heat signatures in there. And you're just going to be looking for either like a cold spot or a hot spot.
The next one is the music box. The music box was really creepy. She said this one should also not go off at all unless it is motion activated with a 5-foot radius. What the fuck is that?
Did you just see that?
What was that?
Something over there. Something over there.
Jenny!
Nobody?
I don't fuck around with that shit, bro. I'm actually spooked. So she said the music box should not be going off at all.
It's one of our newer devices. It is one of my favorites.
Oh.
It's called a music box. Now this is also motion activated. Realistically, this shouldn't go off at all tonight, okay? Here, that, it might make them feel a little more comfortable. I have yet to see it work here, but I used it last night at a different place I was investigating and it worked, so.
The next one is the REM pod. The REM pod I've seen a lot on YouTubers' videos. It is also, I think, an electromagnetic field, but it has to be activated if you're directly on it or the spirit or ghost is directly on it and it starts beeping.
This is called a REM pod. This is a fun, cool little device. When you turn it on, it does that.
She then shows us the tracer, which was laid on the floor. It usually stays the color white unless something, again, motion activates it or triggers the electromagnetic field, where it'll start beeping red and showing where the spirit, ghost, or whoever's passing over it, where they'll be. So this should only go off if someone's near it.
The next thing that we have is called a tracer. This is also motion activated, but basically you have to like walk over it or walk by it for it to go off. It'll pop up white and then it'll stay red just to show you that, hey, something went off right there.
We didn't know if any of these gadgets were like triggered by anybody else or if they were being like used in the background by somebody else, triggering them off. So we honestly don't know. But the experience, at first, we were like skeptical and we were like, okay, this is a money grab. Is this a hoax? What is it? The last gadget she shows us is the spirit box, which we used the most. If you don't know what a spirit box is, she kind of explains, but it's this little box that plays through radio stations, FM and AM. It just speeds through a whole bunch of radio stations, and we wear this headset that puts us in this Estes mode. I think that's how you say it. We listen to the radio stations flipping through as the spirits are trying to communicate through the outside, and whatever is told through us or whatever is said clearly through the radio station is what the ghost or spirit is trying to communicate.
We have a spirit box. Anybody who does not know what a spirit box is. This is a device that rolls through radio stations, AM or FM, and what we use it for is to communicate with the spirits. Basically, theory is when a spirit wants to communicate with you, they will push through a word to communicate with you. Now, by itself, it's actually very difficult to hear what is being said. So, I bring to you the Estes method. Anybody not know what the Estes method is we're blindfolding you and plugging in. It's a lot of fun, I promise. We're blindfolding you and plugging in noise canceling headphones to the spirit box.
Bro.
And in the method, all you are doing is you're listening to what's coming through. You cannot see anything, you cannot hear anything that's going on outside, and all you're gonna do is just repeat whatever you hear in there. That comes through very clearly. Then there's gonna be somebody on the outside who is asking you questions, and hopefully what you say will kind of line up with what I am saying.
So now she lets us go off for about 10 minutes to explore the area and try to go around and like feel it out with our gadgets and get familiar with them. But for the first 10 minutes, we were kind of goofing off because we really didn't know what to expect. So I'll just roll the clip.
Yeah, it's the
Oh, wait. Wait, so where are they going? Oh. Yo, wait.
You wanna go over to the mirrors?
Wait, stop. Oh. Jenny. Sorry.
No, that's crazy.
I can't find it. I found some blood. What is this, guys? Oh, it's a dirty Shirley.
No, it's non-alcoholic. We can go into the room if you want.
Alright, everyone, into the bedroom we go. The hell? Wait.
It's you walked it.
Oh my god! Yo!
I got that. I don't know if I got you running away because you kind of went.
Here. Jenna! Wait, so are you supposed to like move this around where you feel it? Or like you think, maybe he's playing hide and seek? You know what I mean? Put it in front of me?
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep,
You know,
beep.
Phasmophobia.
Beep. I was about to say something really out of pocket. Stop. What? It's a glare.
That's
okay.
karma, dog.
Musty ass mic, bro. There's a block of
Yeah, it has a
vlogging.
5-foot radius.
Oh, okay.
Did you not listen?
Sorry, guys.
I passed another drink. Still the same drink. Okay. Wait, the restroom. Come on, guys. You can't follow us here.
I low-key have to pee.
Toby?
Sam, I actually have to pee.
You have to pee?
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Okay, we're going to the bathroom. We're going to go pee.
I'm checking if Toby's in there.
You can stop that for now unless you want to keep it rolling.
I'm just keep it going.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going pee.
Yo, get that out of my face.
I'll stay with you, okay?
Yeah. Maybe I'll catch some. Go pee.
It's fucking beeping in the toilet. Oh my god. Yo. Oh my god, Kobe. Stop. Stop. Just go. go pee, okay? Please just go pee. No, you need to go. Just go. I'm going. Go pee. Look. Go pee. Look, I swear, look at ours. Look, this is fucking pee. Okay, just go to the bathroom. Just go to the bathroom. Stop. Just go pee. Don't go in that one. Stop in the fucking toilet. Come with me. Please. Oh my god. Okay. I don't know what this means, but earlier they were just beeping as soon as we came in the toilet. I'm scared. We'll come back whenever they're all ready. Guys, welcome back to Sci-Fi in the Wild. Looking for ghosts. Hold it back. I found a ghost. No luck today, guys. Maybe tomorrow. Now that the exploring's over, she says we're all going to sit down, turn the lights off, and go into Estes mode to try and contact the spirits. Estes mode, like I said before, is when you get blindfolded, you cannot see anything, and you put the spirit box headset on where the spirits are trying to contact through you and have a conversation with someone that you cannot see or hear.
Does that light help you guys, or do you need more light?
No, it's okay.
Oh, we can keep it. It's fine.
Okay. Are you sure? I can turn some lights on for you.
Just whatever it's supposed to be. It's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So this is kind of when we're just gonna sit in the space. Okay. I need you guys to just like really be one with the space in here. When the lights go off here, that is when it gets pretty intense here. I'm already really starting to feel like not very good. We have somebody, I hope that they're joining us a little later. She is a medium. She can actually see and communicate with the spirits here. I am not that way, but I'm more like empathic, so I can feel when they're around. With the quarantine room, we're gonna go in there maybe like 10-20 minutes. Be aware that it is a lot scarier in there. There is a spirit that is trapped in there. He cannot leave. If you hear anything tonight that is more evil or negative along those connotations, they're just trying to scare you. They're trying to get a reaction out of you. That's what they want. They want you to be scared. They want you to be screaming and, oh my God, did you hear that? Oh my gosh, did you feel that? They want you to get like that. So try not to get too intimidated by the things that you may hear tonight. That's what they want, especially if they're talking about devils and stuff like that. But there is, at least up here, there is nothing like that. I cannot say the same for the basement. Stuff that we've been learning recently, we do believe that there's a portal down in the basement, right by the well, which is why we believe this place is so haunted and we get the kind of activity that we do, because I believe sometimes we're communicating with stuff that has never been here. Bad things that happened here, lots of people lost their lives here, but yes.
Do you ever get nervous like working here that like a spirit's gonna cling on to you?
No.
Is that true? Like, is that what happens?
So like attached to you?
Yeah, or like follows you home or something, or like are you supposed to like?
So I know that is a thing that can happen. If you're being disrespectful, if you're being mean in any kind of way, that could potentially happen. You know, you're coming into somebody else's space and you're saying, show me that you're here.
If ever you do feel that, you could say on your way out, thank you for the experience. I'm leaving. I do not want any attachments or anything to come with me, and just vocalize your intent. You don't want them to come.
Yes, that is
That
also
helps.
a big thing that you can do.
What's up there?
What's
Oh
up
yeah,
there?
what's?
I'm not too sure like why it's there.
We also had a special guest. Her name was Marisol. She's a medium or a trans medium. So she said apparently she can see or speak to the ghosts. She can feel them, see them like other humans, and speak through it. So I was obviously, I think everyone there was a little bit skeptical too, like, how real is this? But I can definitely believe when someone is intuitive.
We have our special guest now, guys. Do you want to come introduce yourself, my friend?
I didn't want to scare you guys.
I know, I was like, what the hell is that?
That's why I kind of looked around. It's like, where is that?
So that is how it is. So this blue light going, that just means that it's on and it's working. And how we'll know if something comes up near it is if it goes, just kidding, I guess I'm,
Yeah. Oh,
like
yeah.
that, like that. So it'll go white, basically saying, hey, something's right here, and then it'll stay red for a few seconds just to show you so that you don't miss it.
I do come from a long line of mediums. Basically, trans mediumship is I switch off my consciousness. I go into a little bit of a kind of meditative state. And I switch off my consciousness and I allow anything that is in here with us to communicate through me. So basically, I am the spirit box. Have you guys used the spirit box yet?
Not yet, we haven't gotten it.
And so basically, it takes over my body. I do lose control of what I am able to do. So my tone of voice can change, my demeanor can change, the way I look at you can change. I might say or do things that are out of character for me, but that's not me. That is something communicating through me. And basically it works by going into a meditative state. I switch off my consciousness. I basically kind of fall asleep. It feels like I'm going into a very deep sleep. Go into a trance mode and have that communication. But before I do, I kind of just like to feel around, let you guys do the paranormal investigation.
I really wanted to try the Estes mode, but I was a little bit nervous to do it first. So fortunately, there were these other girls with us that decided to volunteer first. At this point, I was feeling really nervous. My heart was beating out of my chest. I did not feel well at all. I didn't know if that was anyone around me as well, but I will say, because I believe in spirits and I feel intuitive, that this was low-key starting to drive me a little cuckoo. Not actually, but I was getting scared or spooked.
I'm going to hand this to you, and then I'm going to hand you the device. When I think you need to be done, I'm going to tap you, and if at any point you think you want to stop, just take it on.
Oh. I do not feel good at all. I got so scared because I swear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Stop.
Hi.
The girl then goes into the Estes mode, and I'll play the clip. Not much happens throughout this, just a few communications. There's a man laughing, there's someone trying to communicate through her, but none of the gadgets are going off.
Working on. Thank you, where are you?
I'm up here. I'm trying to speak with you. Are you somewhere else in the building?
That's enough.
Are you done?
Ledge.
Are you over by the doors over there?
Me at all? Was he tapping me?
He wasn't tapping you, so one time he was right by the table, over by you, he was following you, but then he kind of like sat like did one of these.
Is that why she said ledge?
I think so, because he was right over here. Now there is the presence of another woman kind of all the way over there.
Just did it
There
again.
was a little boy. Yep, he's sitting on the ledge by the window.
Hi. Okay, so we're gonna move on to somebody else now, okay?
So now it's my turn. I asked to go into the Estes mode because now I want to see, like, oh, are they playing things through her head? Or, like, are they doing things with the spirit box? Are they clicking buttons? I really didn't know. So I was like, I want to see it for myself because I'll know for sure. So I go into Estes mode.
If at any point it's too much for you, please take off the headphones. And when I think you're done, I'm gonna come tap you, okay? So do not be alarmed if you feel a tap.
So we just say what I hear.
Yeah. Whatever you hear clearly, just say it out loud.
During this time, I get blindfolded, my heart is racing, and next thing you know, I can't see anything. I feel someone walking in front of me. And I feel like this huge shadow, and I'm blindfolded, and it just goes dark. It's already dark, but it just goes darker. And I just feel someone just like going in front of me. The tracer starts going off. It's caught on video, so I'll show you what that is. You can also see when the tracer goes off, I look to my right, and I just feel like this huge shadow just right in front of me.
Do you remember your name? Hi, I see you. Hi. Hi there. Thank you for showing us that you're here.
Man, that's a man.
very much appreciate it. Would you like to talk to us? It's okay if not. Thank you for making the devices go off, showing us that you're here. I'm being told by Marisol that you would like to talk through a man. Would you like that?
Kind of go.
Okay.
When I was listening to the spirit box, all I could hear was a man. There was no female, no kid, nothing, just a man trying to communicate, but it seemed like he was having a lot of trouble to communicate. I couldn't really make out the words he was saying. I could tell he was laughing, I could tell he was angry, and I could tell something was wrong, but I didn't know what because I was blindfolded and I couldn't hear anything.
He is directly staring at her right now.
This is like right next
He
to
is
her.
literally staring at her. He is sizing her up.
Okay.
So next thing you know, I'm just hearing things of an angry man. I feel like someone's just staring in front of me or standing in front of me, and the worker, Kaylin, she goes and says that she wants to tap me out of it, and I hear a man say, "Stop." So then I say what the man says in my ears or through the spirit box, and she stops. Next thing you know, he starts saying these things that I don't want to say, and you'll see it in the video, but she finally taps me out of it.
I'm gonna take her out now, okay? Stop. Stop. It's so cold right here.
Yeah, no, he is sizing her up. I'm telling you right now, he is staring at her some type of way.
Okay, I'm gonna take her out now, okay? So you can talk
I
to.
don't know if I want to say that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take you out.
Yeah. I did not.
What did you just hear?
He killed himself?
He killed himself?
I don't know.
That's what you heard though.
Yeah.
You heard he
I was
killed
gonna say
himself.
that's a very angry one.
I want to
That's
talk
an
to him.
angry one.
I want to talk.
So,
kinda
did you
like-
feel like a presence next to you at all?
Yeah.
So then Marisol, the medium, she comes up to me, or they ask me, do I feel anything? And I'm about to explain how I felt this man walking in front of me. So then she comes up to me and says, this man was sizing you up. He was very angry, could not stop staring at you, and was not happy that you guys were here.
Yeah, you felt like somebody was standing
Yeah.
next to you.
I'm gonna show you what if I can.
Yeah.
Is that what you felt?
Well, I felt like someone just like, kept walking in front of me.
I felt like a
They were.
weird shape.
Yeah.
Like I was a
Yeah.
shadow.
He was sizing
Yeah.
you up.
If you want to go,
And
you
this has
go.
been
I want
going
to go.
off like
I want to go
for
too.
most of your time being in there.
Just like
I want to go too.
Yeah, no, he was directly staring at you, like he wouldn't take his eyes off you. Yeah.
All right.
And I will say that was a very strong male presence. A little bit annoyed, a little bit touchy on that one.
I'm not gonna say anything.
After this, I was really nervous because I was like, this is exactly what I felt. This is what I heard. I had no idea what was actually going on in front of me until I see the footage. But the way she explained it to me, that's exactly how I felt. So then my friend Ty goes on to the Estes mode because apparently the man that was sizing me up wanted to talk through a man and talk to a man. The man spoke a little bit more, but still wasn't really trying to speak to any of us. He was just mad that we were all in his home. And I'm gonna assume maybe it was Mr. Bertram, the one who owned the place.
Explain.
I'll explain what we're doing.
Resource.
Yeah. Closer to the ladies on that side.
Knowing how angry that man was and feeling like what the hell was going on while my eyes were closed and I couldn't hear anything, I got really sad, really quiet, and really nervous. I did not feel well. It was really hot, and I just like was shut down.
Like I said, Marisol can like see them and communicate with them. I can feel them. I can feel when they're around me. I can sometimes feel their emotions. I was standing over there and I all of a sudden just got so sad and I felt like I was gonna start crying. So that's why I kind of stepped away and I had to stop because I was literally gonna start crying in front of all of you. And Marisol kept saying that he was just still right here. He was standing right in front of you still. Staring at
Yes,
you.
he was. Yes,
Yeah.
he was. He wasn't staring at you as much as he was, I think you were, or I don't know, who was in Estes mode. He was getting a lot more closer to whoever was, I think it was you, was it you? Okay, yeah. He was getting a lot more closer to you than he was him. Yeah. I can just kind of do a little bit of light work, but also we can go into the other room. I like to kind of start out here because that room is very highly active.
Now, the medium or the trans medium Marisol, she goes into her Estes mode or her unconsciousness where she starts speaking to the ghosts, talking to them. So I'm just going to play the clip of how she spoke to those spirits.
So what I do is I will go ahead and let anybody know there is a woman too over there. I don't think the man is over here, but if you would like to join or anybody would like to join, I am going to go ahead and try to communicate with you. There is an open chair. If anything would like to join me. Again, I'm going to go ahead and point to this chair right next to me. If anybody would like to take a seat, you can go ahead and I will communicate with you. Go ahead, slowly kind of go into it. If I clap really loud, just let anybody, I'm going to go ahead and get out of it. So. I'm getting it's really bright. It's bright.
It's probably the flashlights. We don't usually do that.
Who's in here with us?
So I'm Kaylin. We have Steven, Marisol. We have our guests here tonight.
I know you.
Hi. I wish I knew you. I mean, I know you pretty well here, but I don't think I know your
I'm
name.
hearing laughter. Laughter. Name. Name.
Do you remember your name?
I don't.
You don't. I'm really sorry.
Adam.
Adam. So the name Adam is one that we get very frequently here at the clay pit.
I don't like him.
We don't like him, I know. We get his name mostly downstairs in the basement.
Keep him down there.
Yeah. We did an investigation here with just the tour guides, and we got the information
Don't trust him.
that Adam murdered somebody in the basement.
Don't trust him.
We believe the other man is named either Clyde or Clyde.
That's my little boy.
And
That's my son.
Mr. Bertram, is that you? Sorry. Do you need us to stop?
No.
No? Okay, thank you. We appreciate that.
I'm trying.
You're trying. What are you trying to do? Are you trying
Okay,
to...
I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready now.
Okay.
I gotta go get her.
Okay.
Party?
What party?
I'm gone. He's gone. He's gone. He just left.
Okay.
Ooh, that was a very heavy presence.
Yeah.
Now, Marisol said that one of the spirits, or there was about 4 of them, she said one of the spirits couldn't stop talking about a boat day or a beach day that we were so excited about, but she said it was too modern to be something that happened in the past. She kept bringing this up and said, is this important to anybody? I didn't want to say anything because it was a surprise to my friends, but the day after, I've been planning this boat day that I want to take all my friends on this boat on a little excursion around Austin. I finally say, is this something that has happened in the past, or is it something that could happen in the future? And she said, it could be something that happens. Does that resonate with you? And I said, well, tomorrow, and I've been so excited about it, but this was a surprise to all my friends, tomorrow I'm taking everyone on a boat. Blah, blah, blah. I'll just play the clip.
I'm getting. Remember that time we took the cruise? The boat. Maybe it was a boat. Water. I don't know. I'm getting something a little modern, like boat, water. We went on the beach that day or something like that. I'm getting a little bit of a modern thing, like something about a beach day, a cruise day, spending the day at the beach or something like that. But that seems something completely different to like an 1800s, 1900s kind of feel. But if you guys are ready, whoever wants to.
Yeah, we can go into the.
I had a question. When they say that, does it mean something that's already happened or something that's could happen?
It could be that's going to happen. Yeah, it could be that's going to happen or happens.
Does that mean something to you?
Like a boat, you said?
Yes, it's like a boat. Yeah, I'm glad. Like something about a boat, a beach day, a boat day, having fun, good times.
It was a surprise for them, but tomorrow we're going on a boat. Beach day, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I ruined the surprise.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Something was very excited for like a boat day, beach day, a cruise. Yeah, it sounds like they were looking forward to it. Yeah. But yes, it felt very modern. It felt like I don't know how to explain how it feels modern. It doesn't. I mean, I can see them. They don't look modern. And whatever talent was telling me this, I couldn't see it, but it was just kind of in the back of my head consistently since pretty much I started, like since I got here, since you went to Estes mode. It was telling me like beach day. Can't wait for the beach tomorrow. Water. Yeah.
Dude, I mean, there's a surprise, guys. We're going on a boat tomorrow, so.
We're not going skydiving.
No, we're not going skydiving, but we're going on a boat, and I was so freaking excited. Not that again. Oh my. So then after this, I was a little bit geeked because I was like, one, she wouldn't know that. I have not talked about my boat day at all to anybody because it's a surprise, whatever. It's kind of weird. So then they take us into the quarantine room, which is the highly active or one of the most active rooms because that's where most of the children have passed away. She said one of the spirits is trapped in there, so he is a very angry spirit and he doesn't usually like when people come in there and stay in his space or close the door. There's not much that happened in there because it was too hot. None of the spirits really wanted to talk. One of the other girls went into Estes mode. There's not much footage in the quarantine room.
I don't know if anybody wants to go into Estes mode or if you guys want me to try to communicate. Totally up to you guys. So if you guys want to do a little bit of both.
Does anybody want to do the Estes method? Okay. Yes. Do it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay.
That wasn't you? I don't know. Okay. Okay, yeah, maybe I don't like that as much as I thought I did. If there's anything at all you want to say. Jason, are you in here with us right now? I feel like we're having you here that wants to talk to us.
I'm actually terrified for the basement. I'm so terrified for the basement.
Yeah?
Yeah. No, I've never been in a basement.
Alright guys, so just because it is so hot in here and nothing is really wanting to communicate, I'm not going to keep you in this hotness. So we're going to stand up and we're going to head downstairs, okay guys?
So we then moved down to the basement. The basement is where it started to get really creepy. Oh heck no. Wait. Finish for the basement. Oh my god. Dude, basements in movies scare the crap out of me. I feel like if someone tells you to go in a basement, you just never do, you know? But damn. Oh my gosh, wait. I have to explain later, like, what the hell was, like, going on. Ooh. Yeah, this does make me feel tall. When we first go down to the basement, I set my camera down on a table behind me. When I set my camera down, you can see me start looking around, trying to fill it out. We're all trying to fill out the room. It's very compact in there. The ceilings are low. Everything's hot. And I start, like, you know, trying to fill it out like everyone else. as one of the workers is speaking about what was going down in the basement, how many spirits are there, and how active it is, I look and I feel like this girl on this table behind me, and I'm staring and I'm like, there's a girl on this table. She's like checking out the camera. She's looking at the camera because he set a camera back there. And I'm just like staring and I'm like, huh. So then a couple seconds later, or a few minutes later, Marisol, the medium, says, I'm just going to inform you guys before we get started. There is someone in the back of the room, there's a man, and there is a girl checking out this camera. So then I get a little spooked because I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm scared because I'm not a medium. I cannot see ghosts. I didn't see the ghost, but I just felt like there was a female at that table.
Welcome to the Burton Effect. You know, it's another way to keep your money in your pockets while traveling. In this basement, one of the major spirits that we have is April, also known as the Scarlet Lady. Is Mr. Bertram here?
Yes, he is.
Right.
Yeah, there's somebody, so there, Mr. Bertram is at the end of the hall, or at the end of the basement, and there is something checking out that camera on the table. She's very curious about it. She's doing one of these, kind of looking at it and sitting at that table right where the camera is.
Right.
So then she then explains how there is Mr. Bertram, April, Adam, these people got shot. Sometimes you'll feel pain in your stomach. Sometimes there's gonna be kids or April poking at you or whatever, trying to get your attention, trying to scare you, or even whispering your name. So now one of the other girls goes into Estes mode down there. Not much happened throughout that, but after she did hear the name April, and she did feel a big pain in her gut, I believe.
Woman kept like trying to talk, but
Talk
he would
over
talk
him?
over her.
Yeah.
I know it.
We get that all
I get that all the time.
Yeah,
But
and
yes.
I felt a lot of pain like right here.
Yeah, he was doing one of these, and kind of when he honed in on you, he was like, oh, that's who's talking to me. And it was all attention to you. They weren't existing anymore. But yeah,
you felt pain in your stomach?
Yeah.
What's your profession?
I didn't add that footage as much because there wasn't anything crazy that happened, but then Bart went into Estes mode. I'm not going to fully explain what Bart heard because that's for his own comfortability. He did tell us what he heard through, I guess, a man trying to speak to him through Estes mode as well. And I think it was an angry man because that's what the medium said. She said that he was sizing him up as well. He was caressing his leg. He was very tall and dark. But I guess Bart did hear a few things that he did not want to say, and I'm not going to say it for his own privacy.
Is April still here? Is the military man? We want you to be heard.
What's your favorite?
I don't have a favorite. I'm just here to let you speak.
Take. Taken once.
Sometimes it just doesn't talk that much.
yeah. Did you feel anything touching your knee?
I felt something weird moving out.
Yeah, so he was right here. He started right here. Right here. He realized that you were talking, and he went up to you and was doing this. Literally like touching your knee. Yeah, very tall. Kind of a little bit of a eerie feeling. That was a really heavy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a heavy one. But yeah, he went right up to him, and almost like he was caressing his leg. Yeah, that was heavy.
Well,
So now Marisol goes into her unconsciousness or her own Estes mode, and she says that all the spirits start bombarding her, and she said there's over 7 spirits just trying to talk to her, trying to say something in contact to us. Really angry that we were all there. There was too many people in the room. I'll just play the clip.
I'm going to go ahead and just clear whatever was right next to you. That was very heavy, very tall. I'm ready. I'm in the corner and I'm looking at you guys.
hello.
What are you guys doing?
We're here to communicate with you.
There's something, I can hear it in the corner. But
He is very angry, very deep, deep voice.
Right.
What are you guys doing?
Or are you always
Yeah, but you
here?
guys are down here.
We are down
You're
here.
down here.
But do you not like us down here?
Wow.
So now, when she's in her Estes mode, I feel a poke on my hip. And I thought it was Bart because he was sitting to the right of me. And I look at Bart and I'm like, yes. And you'll see it in the clip. And he says he didn't poke me. And I was like, okay. I feel another poke. And I'm like, now I'm a little bit spooked out. And I'm a little bit irritated because I'm like, yo, do not mess with me. Don't fuck with me right now. You know, you see that I'm a little bit spooked. Like, I don't want you to mess with me. Stop poking me. Bart goes, I'm not poking you. His hands were up. He wasn't touching anything on my side.
My son, you took him.
Somebody might have, but it wasn't me.
You took my son. There's somebody right over here.
Yeah, those are going way
Yep,
off.
there's somebody right over here.
Those
You
are
took
going
my
around.
son. You took my son.
Who took your son?
You took my son. Where is he? I'm looking for my son. I'm looking for my son. Very sad. Very sad.
Wish we could help you find him.
Oh. Wailing, crying. Where is he?
This is so hard to explain to a fucking camera. I can't fucking do this. I don't know how to explain it, because you had to be there to see it, to feel it. I don't know. I know for Ty, our friend, he still doesn't fully believe. It's like 50-50 for him, but I couldn't explain how much I felt of what was going on, or I knew there was something there, even though it wasn't as spooky as it seemed. I think that goes for more people who think they're like intuitive or they can feel things. I've had experiences in the past. This was more of an intuitive thing. It wasn't like I was seeing things or like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, I just saw a ghost or a shadow. No, this was more of a gut feeling or like hearing things or kind of like just feeling it. So then Marisol is still in her Estes mode and she says, there's someone at this table. Then I feel a huge whoosh and a brush next to me. It wasn't Bart. He was more of like, he was next to me, but he was more diagonal and he wasn't directly on me. Like I was directly on Kobe. So I'm hugging on Kobe and I feel this brush and then I have to move because she says there's someone there and I feel it. I feel someone next to me and I actually feel so crazy when I explain this because it feels like people who don't really believe in spirits are going to be like, oh, okay, like, bitch, you're just thinking things in your head. You're just like saying like, oh, there's a bug on me, I'm itchy. But no, I felt 2 pokes and a brush and I was like, oh my gosh. And she was just like, this was Marisol or this was the medium. She was like, there's someone at this table. And I was like, oh fuck. And I could not do it anymore. I was like, I don't want to do this. I was spooked. But I'll just play the clip.
Are you still with
There's
us?
something walking around this table. There's something walking around this table.
Oh my god. Oh my god, please. Okay, sorry. Dude, I keep getting poked.
Are you trying to scare us? Does that make you?
You're already scared. You're already scared.
We're just here.
There's nothing to be scared
communicate.
of.
I agree. It can be comical.
He's in the back of the room. He's in the back of the room.
Are you the same spirit that was looking for his son?
I had like 7. As soon as I sat down, I had like 7 people rush me. Oh. Yeah, turn the light on. Take a minute. Wow.
So then she's finally done. She says she needs to cool down, get out of it. She felt way too much darkness down there. I know that she doesn't typically go there because they said she was a special guest and she's usually doing tours. But I'm very grateful she was there that day because it kind of made me feel a little less crazy knowing I had things thinking in my head and moments later she would say exactly what I was thinking without me having to say something. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm not crazy. Maybe like I'm not just like thinking these things, but I don't know. Who knows? Whoever believes in it will feel it. Whoever doesn't. It is what it is for anybody. But I just wanted to share my experience at the clay pit in downtown Austin. Yo, I kind of feel geeked right now. I'm spooked. What? Dude. I don't know, bro. Something, I just can't get the feeling off of my hip. There was like something poking my hip. And then when we first got in there, remember how she said someone was looking at the camera? Yeah. I was staring at it. I'm gonna show you in the freaking video. I'm staring at it because I'm like, I swear, there's a freaking girl there. And then she fucking says that? Huh? It was fun. It was definitely an experience. But if you ever want another ghost story, you have any other recommendations to any other paranormal activity places that I can go investigate or feel it out, I'd love to do it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, dislike. I don't give a damn. If you believe in ghosts, then good luck.